The Holy Bible is remarkably honest about the failure of its heroes. With the exception of Jesus Christ, every major biblical figure sinned or made serious mistakes. Here's a broad overview. So, Adam disobeyed God by eating the forbidden fruit. Also, Eve. Eve believed the serpent and ate the forbidden fruit. Cain murdered his brother Abel out of jealousy. Noah became drunk after the flood. Abraham lied about Sarah being his sister twice, doubted God's promise by having Ishmael through Hagar. Sarah laughed at God's promise, mistreating Hagar. Lot chose wicked Sodom, became drunk and committed incest with his daughters. Isaac lied about Rebekah being his sister, favored Esau over Jacob. Rebekah helped Jacob deceive Isaac. Jacob deceived his father and brother, relied on manipulation. Joseph displayed youth with pride by boasting about his dream. Moses killed the Egyptian, struck the rock instead of speaking to it, disobeyed God's command. Aaron made the golden calf for Israel. Miriam criticized Moses out of pride and jealousy. Joshua failed to seek God's guidance before making treaty with the Gibeonites. Gideon asked repeatedly for signs because of doubt, later made an effort that became an idol. Samson was driven by lust, revealed the secret of his strength to Delilah. Jephthah made a rash vow that brought tragedy. Eli failed to discipline his corrupted sons. Samuel appointed sons who were corrupted judges. Saul disobeyed God's commands, became jealous, and tried to kill David. David committed adultery with Bathsheba, arranged Uriah's death, conducted a sinful census. Solomon married many foreign wives, worshipped idols later in life. Rehoboam rejected wise counsel, causing the kingdom to split. Asa relied on a foreign king instead of God, became angry with God's prophet. Jehoshaphat formed an ungodly alliance with the wicked kings. Hezekiah became proud and showed Babylon his treasures. Josiah went to the battle despite God's warning and was killed. Jonah ran from God's call and resented God's mercy towards Nineveh. Elijah became discouraged and wanted to die after Jezebel's threats. Jeremiah expressed deep discouragement and complained to God. Habakkuk questioned God's ways before learning to trust him. Peter denied Jesus 3 times, later showed the hypocrites to Gentile believers. Thomas doubted Jesus' resurrection until he saw him. James and John desired positions of honor and wanted to call down fire on others. The Apostle Paul persecuted Christians before his conversion. Barnabas was influenced by hypocrisy concerning Gentile believers. Ananias and Sapphira lied to the Holy Spirit about their offerings. Wow. So, the heroes of the Bible are not examples of sinless perfection, but God's grace, mercy, discipline, and redemption. Their stories point ultimately to Jesus Christ, the only perfectly righteous person who committed no sin.